Hey, everybody. Welcome to Just a Point of View. I am Denise Reed, your host for A Little Bit of Happiness. I am thrilled that you have decided to commit to your own happiness by even watching this video. I am on an exciting adventure this year and I am sharing it with others, and that includes you over StreamYard. And I have absolutely loved this adventure, and I hope that you'll join me by either grabbing a pencil and a piece of paper and creating your own list, or go out and grab this really let's see if I can get it lined up, uh, journal, The 52 Lists for Happiness by Moorea Seal. It's a beautiful book. It has some great pictures in it, and plenty of room to write. So that's what I think the fun thing is that you're creating a list per week, and it's a different aspect of happiness as we're going through it. So I'm thrilled that you're here to join me as we're exploring the 52 lists for happiness. And we have made it to list 22. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. And it just keeps getting better. And I can't thank my niece enough for getting me this awesome gift to keep revisiting, adding more things to all the 52 lists, and taking a moment. It doesn't have to be a long time to focus on what happiness means to you and some practical tips, I think, for generating your own happiness. So on list 22, here's what Moorea Seal says is the actual list that she wants us to generate. She says, list the things that you prioritize before doing what really makes you happy. Now let that sit with you. How many times have we put other people in front of our happiness, put other tasks in front of what makes us happy? Or maybe ruminated a little bit too long on something that's bothered us for a while. Just saying, we've come up with all kinds of things to get in the way of our happiness. And that's what I thought was so wonderful about this journal, is it redirects your mind to focus on what really makes you happy. And that has been, let's just say that I am chasing my happiness fiercely as we go on to explore list 22 in this awesome journal, the 52 Lists for Happiness. And so what gets in the way of your happiness? And I was thinking about that, and for whatever reason, my page was blank for this. I don't know, maybe I just didn't want to think about all the things that I put in the way of my happiness. And I did a little quick search online, like meaningful action steps that we can take to focus on our happiness. And according to the gsgms.org, they're saying that there are 3 things that scientists have found that get in the way of our happiness. One of them is pleasure. That's being defined as doing the things you enjoy. That's pretty simple. If you don't enjoy it, stop doing it, delegate it, or change it up so it's not quite so annoying. And don't let the doing of things get in the way of your happiness. It's about priorities sometimes. It's about priorities. Then the second thing that scientists say that gets in the way of your happiness is the actual engagement or feeling interested in your activities and connecting to others. If you're not connecting with other people, in fact, I had a conversation with one of my clients today, and she was talking about her sister who is single and what her sister is doing to meet someone else, to have a relationship. So she was talking to her sister and said, you're working from home. What are you doing to get out and to meet people? And she's moved to a new city. So this isn't where she grew up. So all the people that she would be meeting in the area would be new connections for her. And she said, think about the things that you love doing, what you feel are important to give back to, and get out there and be a part of that. And she was really encouraging her sister to take advantage of those opportunities by engaging, not just on the box here, but a mano, like you can reach out and shake a hand if you wanted to. And she encouraged her sister to do that, to engage with the local community. Then the third thing that scientists say that can shift your happiness is meaning. Feeling like what you do matters, that you have a purpose in your action, and the purpose is something that you desire to participate in. Say that fast 3 times. So I thought it was very interesting that there were 3 simple things to help you keep things from getting in the way of your happiness. One is your pleasure factor, doing the things that you enjoy. 2 is engagement, feeling interested in your activities and connecting with others through those activities. And then 3 is the meaning or feeling or purpose for what you're doing with your life, what you're doing for your goals, just all of those things. And even though it's 3 simple bullet points said in a video cast / podcast, they pack a lot of meaning for us. Pleasure, engagement, and meaning actually will bring you happiness. Who would have thought? I have been focusing on all of these lists as we go through them and really trying to take an adult time out for myself to explore what I'm missing in my happiness wheelhouse. So I have some more tools to work with, maybe to get out of my head and not just do, but be happy and create a shift in my world whenever I'm feeling stressed out and just not happy. How's that? So let's take some advice from these scientists and do the things that we enjoy, be interested in the activities and connections with others, and then make sure that what you're doing actually has meaning for you. And I think that could change everything. I always love Moorea Seal's list because at the end of the list in the journal, she always gives you a great action point for the most part. And so here's the action point for today's list 22. What's getting between you and your happiness? She says, take action. Make a new list with happiness as the number 1 priority, followed by your other weekly goals and chores. Post this list on your refrigerator or bulletin board, somewhere that you're going to notice, and look at it every day and set your intention of happiness first. She says, then see how you feel at the end of the week and see if you have made a difference in your level of happiness. Hey, I'm cheering for you out there. Happiness is not an easy or simple thing to focus on in your life. And if you're experiencing a lot of stress and you have a lot of demands on your time and schedule, it can be difficult to make everything happen where you can actually experience some joy in your life. So I want to encourage you to do that and to just create a positive difference in your life and for those around you. So know that I'm cheering for you. And if you'd like to support my endeavors, I'm going to start sharing some of my podcast adventures, like what software I'm using to promote my podcast, some things that I've learned along the way this year since I started my podcast in January. So if you buy me a cup of coffee, in the show notes, you can click the link and make a donation there where you can become a part of the community that I'm going to start building for people that want to explore podcasting. So you might be able to streamline the process for yourself and step out here and share just your point of view. So I'm cheering for you. Thank you, StreamYard, and your ability to have an affiliate connection with Just a Point of View. And thanks for hanging out with me. I'm Denise Reed, and this is Just a Point of View. Enjoy your day. Bye.